The last video I made was regarding the XReal 1 Pro compared to the XReal 1. And in that, the conclusion I came to was that the XReal 1 up to that point had been the best AR glasses I'd used. And the XReal 1 Pro only compounded upon that. And there were a lot of things I loved about it. Most of all, the increased field of view and the smaller lenses. But in the tail end of that video, I had commented kind of briefly on the prescription lenses that were sent to me by a company called XReal. And I'm happy to say they were kind enough to sponsor this episode. And so I want to go into a bit more detail about how these are installed, what it's like ordering from them, and in the process through the comments answer any questions you guys might have. Thank you again to XReal for sponsoring this episode. Thank you to you for being here and checking this out, supporting my channel, and hopefully saving some money along the way. Alright, so before I get into it, just a quick recap. I'm not going to talk your head off. These are the XReal ones, and you'll know they're the ones because of the size of the lenses. These have two 1080p displays that fire downward, and they reflect off this lens. These two lenses that are tilted at a 90-degree angle, and that fires it straight into your eyes. They have speakers on the left and the right that are up-firing, tuned by Bose, and these are the XReal 1 Pros, with the lenses being significantly smaller. I would say about a 50% reduction in footprint. The sound is going to be about the same. Instead of 50 degrees with the previous model, this is 57. So you get a wider field of view, but the comfort is the same, the audio is the same, and because of that reduced lens size, it brings it closer to your face, which makes for a more comfortable experience, but it also just kind of looks normal. I can kind of get away with it. Now, I'm wearing a hat because my hair is wild. I'm not a diva. I just want to get down to business, talk about these glasses. And so, as a recap, in that last video, the XReal 1 Pro are the best AR glasses I've come across. And with the XReal Eye on the horizon, something that you'll be able to pre-order pretty soon here. It's a camera gadget that's attachable, and it snaps into the base of the glasses. It provides 6 degrees of freedom. Right now, these glasses, they require power. You have to have it plugged up to a computer, a PC, a Steam Deck, a phone. And then from there, you're given 3 degrees of freedom to where you can look left, right, up, down. But if you walk towards something, it can be nauseating, which is why, for flat screen gaming, I really like these glasses, but I understand there are some limitations, but that XReal Eye is supposed to alleviate some of that. And so, you can't install that with the XReal, the XReal Air 2. It has to be either the XReal 1 or the 1 Pro. And so those are the glasses I'm focusing on, and those are the glasses that the people over at XReal are focusing on as well. And to that point, this is XReal. They give you a glasses case, and if you go online and try to order these from another vendor, you will quickly find that in many cases, and I'm bound to work with some of these people down the line, so I'm not knocking it, but in most cases, they're going to send you lenses and a screwdriver. And I know that from experience. And again, because XReal provides you out of the box with this to where they're replacement lenses that physically attach to the glasses, what XReal themselves are proposing is that you take these lenses, you take a screwdriver and remove the screws and attach third-party lenses to it, which fine, I get it. It's convenient that they're giving you this modular device that with only a couple screws is so easily swapped out. And so that's why so many companies fall back on that. They figure, leave the heavy lifting up to the customer. It's whatever. But imagine my shock when these guys reached out to me and they sent a prefabricated pair of lenses already attached to a frame that connects to the glasses. And so I don't have to unscrew anything. I don't have to take apart anything. And now I mentioned that I have the XReal 1 and the XReal 1 Pro, and I prefer the XReal 1 Pro. In that previous video, I also said I went out of my way to make sure that it was known that the XReal 1 is a great pair of glasses. I'm not knocking it. The XReal 1 Pro is the better device, but for what those glasses are designed to do, for what they're meant to provide, there's nothing wrong with the XReal 1. And these are the lenses I have for them. The XReal 1 Pro they're going to send me something. I'll make a video on it when they do. I'm especially interested in seeing how they conform to those lenses, given how small they are. And if you have the XReal 1 Pro and you want to go buy that, you'll find a link down below. I'm positive it's going to be great. I'm positive it's going to work out fine. These guys had previously sent me lenses for the Meta Quest 3, and they worked out great. They were magnetic, and my wife really liked them. And getting the prescription that was needed for her, because I don't wear glasses, was pretty quick and easy. All that to say, while I wish I had a pair for the XReal 1 Pro to show you now, I just don't have it, but you'll find a link down below. It's not something you're going to have to wait on. For now, we're focusing on the XReal 1 and how they attach. And these notches that we have, there is a small, and you're not going to be able to see it here, but there's a small notch that with a small screwdriver, you're able to pull out that little piece, that little son of a gun. So you're going to have one of those on each side. And there's that second one right there. And so by taking that out, you have notches that you're able to install this into. And with that, it's going to go over the nose pieces and it just clips in. And it's on. And it's not going anywhere. And I share these with my wife. The fact that these are installed now, I had to get a screwdriver to take out these small pieces. It's not something I have to put back in. I really don't know why these are in there to begin with. There's no delicate electronics behind it. And so I'm going to leave those out. And when I want to take them off, it's as easy as pulling them off. Installing them seems secure. It doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. And you'll notice that because of that, oh my God, my wife is blind. And now I want to show some footage of her using these glasses, but I need you guys to behave yourselves. Last time it got out of control. No more feet or... I don't know why I can't show footage of my wife without you people.
Oh, no,
clumsy. Look, you got the panties.
So, you know.
Yeah, it's even clearer than when I watch the TV with my glasses on. I can see better than I can with my glasses.
Thank you to her for trying these out. I wish I was blind. I wish I needed glasses, but I really like how these install. As someone who doesn't need glasses, I really like how easy it is to remove them when it's my turn to use them. And maybe across brands, that's not going to be a thing where it's just a lens is a lens and how close do they get it to her prescription. In her case, it's perfect. But if anyone else happens to do it the right way as well, it's pretty rare that you're going to have lenses already integrated with an attachable frame. And these lenses from XReal, whether you're looking at the XReal 1 Pro or the XReal 1, the lenses on their website are typically $159, and right now they're on sale for like $35, which is wild. Because of the odd shape of the lenses on the XReal glasses, it's not surprising that it would be such a high price point for manufacturing something so niche. But it's cool to see that they've cut the cost like that. And in addition to that, you can save 10% off by using the code BRINGHURSTVR linked down in the description. It's a great way of supporting my channel while saving some money, and you can't go wrong. If you wear glasses, you don't want to wear glasses with glasses. Like, what a nightmare. And so I hope you'll check that out. Thank you for being here. Thank you to XReal for sponsoring this episode. It means a lot to me. Down below, in addition to that, I also have a website where you can find nearly every single MetaQuest game available. And if you don't see the one you want, there's a button you can click to request a game, and I'll almost within a couple hours every time get back to you personally, giving you a discount to that game. A great way of saving money and supporting my channel. Thank you again for being here. You guys are watching BringHurstVR. Godspeed.